In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a starter on your Chevy Sonic. This will be located on the back of the motor. Let's get started. Using a 10mm socket, remove the negative terminal from the battery. Put it off to the side where it won't make any contact with the terminal. We're going to access our top starter bolt from the top. We're going to go down here, following my tool, behind the thermostat, and it's going to be right on the right side of it, right there. We're going to reach down there with a wrench, and then use a flex head ratchet. Break the bolt free using a 13mm wrench. Use your wrench until the bolt is nice and loose. We're going to swap over and use our flex head 1/4-inch ratchet to remove the rest. I'm going to continue spinning it out by hand. Remove the bolt. Now under the car, we're going to be on the passenger side looking above the axle at the starter cables. We're going to use a 13mm socket to remove the nut. Remove the nut and the cable. There's going to be one more behind that. We're going to use a 10mm socket to remove it. Remove the cable. Using a 13mm wrench, remove the nut. Remove the cable. And we have one more stud under there. Using a 13mm wrench or socket, remove the stud for the starter. Remove the starter from the vehicle. I'm going to use a piece of butyl tape on the outside of the starter, and we're going to install that top bolt. All this stuff is just sticky stuff. Get the bolt installed, and this will make it so it won't fall out. Install the starter. Install the starter up into the vehicle. Get the bottom stud started. You may have to rotate the starter. Leave this bolt slightly loose for now. We're going to go back up top and get our top bolt started. Now back up top, we're going to get our top bolt started. Reach down and push it into place. Get the thread started by hand. Snug down the bolt and torque it to 18 foot-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench on it, do the best you can. With the top bolt tight, now we can go back under the car and finish tightening everything up. Back underneath the vehicle, we're going to snug down our bottom stud, torquing it to 18 foot-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench on it, do the best you can. Install the cable over the stud. Install the nut onto the stud. Snug it down. Torque the nut to 80 inch-pounds. Install the small cable onto the small terminal. Get the nut started. Snug the nut down and torque it to 80 inch-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench on it, do the best you can. Install the bracket onto the large stud. Get the nut started. Snug it down. Torque the nut to 80 inch-pounds. Now we're going to go back up top one last time and install our battery cable. Grab the negative battery cable, install it onto the terminal. Snug it down. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.